First thing I want to talk about today is the Warwick Drive-In in Warwick, New York. So there aren't a lot of drive-ins, obviously, around anymore. But this three-screen complex is still around, and it's kicking some major butt. It's about, I don't know, 45 hours from my house. With Warwick, New York, it's just a beautiful area, especially the northern, like if you go north of Warwick, it looks like a bunch of Hallmark Channel movies. The scenery is absolutely stunningly gorgeous. And as the leaves are getting set to change in autumn, I have a feeling it's going to be more so for that matter. Across the street, there's if I remember, there's like an apple. It's like I want to say there's like a vineyard and a winery immediately across the street from it, if I recall correctly. And there's some other stuff as well. It's just an absolutely stunning area. So right now I'm checking out the Warwick Drive-In website. Actually, fun fact before I actually continue. So I used to work for Yahoo Finance, and I actually wrote an article about Warwick Drive-In, how it was actually doing really well with COVID at the time, and how the small businesses kind of was kicking some major butt. Hopefully they still are. I'm just talking about from that time period. And it was so great to be able to talk about something that I genuinely enjoy. Going back to the website here, so what they do is, let me see if they have their schedule up. I know with all the rain that we've had, that they had to cancel yesterday, I want to say. But on an average night, what they'll do is they'll do a 2 movie screening, and they'll try to match it up in some capacity. So if it's like something that's for the family, something for the kids, something that's more for teens or horror or what have you. And you go in, and if you have, I remember when we back in the day when we were younger, we used to go in a pickup truck, going backwards, and you just kind of more or less camp out in the bed of the truck, and you just enjoy everything. You can do that so like SUVs and stuff, but with that overhang from the door, I mean, it's got to be a pain in the neck, right? So it's a lot of fun doing that. But if you want to go for the family, if you want to go on a date, I cannot encourage it enough, because it's just such a fun experience to go see a movie. Now, first of all, let me see if I can figure out what the ticket prices are. I don't know if I can still do that, and I don't want to speak out. So let's say you want to go see the Barbie movie. Let's say you want to go see next Friday the 29th. Nope. Can I do? Oh, there's a 9:35 screening tonight. And let's say you want to go see Barbie with My Big Fat Greek Wedding. For the 2 movies per person, it looks like it's going to be $9 to $13. I guess that's depending if it's like a senior citizen kid or something like that. Yeah, so that's the situation. I mean, that's a great deal, man. 2 movies for that price is phenomenal. The only thing I would say is you got to make sure you try to get like a nap in or have your caffeine beforehand so that you don't fall asleep during the second movie. I mean, that's excellent. So when you go into your section, you park. You're actually able to switch movies if you want to. I usually don't. But when you park initially, you can walk around the general area. They have food that you can get. They have their concession stands, as you would expect, but it's not expensive. And it's one of those things where, considering the prices that you're paying, and it's a mom and pop organization, you're doing an injustice by sneaking things in. Buy stuff there, man. Because that's obviously how everyone knows, that's how they, like, these theaters make money during the concessions. But since you're not paying an arm and a leg for everything, you're making out in the long run. Just get your stuff there. When I was there, I also picked up a hoodie. Maybe it was a shirt, but it was definitely a hoodie at minimum. I don't remember how much I paid, but it just felt so nice buying the Warwick Drive-In merch, the gear that they have over there. And it just has such a fun vibe to it. I've seen the recent Bill and Ted movie there. I'm not going to remember the stuff when I was younger for sure, but I saw the Evil Dead remake over there. I saw Lego Movie. Was it Lego? I saw one of the Incredible movies. I saw the Christopher Robin movie. Wow, more kid stuff than I realized. I know I've seen other stuff. I just can't remember. And I had fun every single time. You're able to just listen to everything through your car radio. They do walk around with a jumper box after the fact in case you killed the battery of your car. So maybe a good idea if you happen to have a handheld radio to bring with you. That I'll recommend. Actually, I even think you can rent one for like $5 if I remember correctly. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure you can. And the food's good there. Like, it's the WarwickDrive-In.com. If you live within an hour of this place, just go. Check some of the pictures if you want. Obviously, you want to see what movies like work for the best for you and everything for either as a date or your family. And just go. It's so highly enjoyable. If anything, you got to do just more homework on like the outer area of the place in case you want to like spend a day out in the middle of nowhere. For anyone that spends a lot more time in the cities, office buildings, I feel you're really going to enjoy this because it's just so outside of the basic norm and makes you feel so old-fashioned. I don't know if they do like old-time movies there. If they do, oh man, I'd be going much more. I'll admit, I'll be going much more often than I can if they did do something of that nature. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did like one throwback movie at a time. Like right now, like let's say we're entering October. I mean, go with the classy horror movies or just something that's maybe more cult classic fun. But that would be absolutely fantastic. So check out the Warwick Drive-In. Definitely on Facebook. I would imagine they're on Instagram. I don't know after that. But yeah, check out the Warwick Drive-In. It's just an absolutely amazing place to go check out and have a lot of fun there.